I think of it as like a perfect storm. Just by chance, we have a lot of growth in BC right now, a lot of opportunity, a lot of development going on. And we also have the baby boomer issue where they're retiring. One of the things we're finding when we're looking for people to fill jobs is we're getting fewer and fewer Canadian applications. There's a lot of underemployed immigrants in BC and in the Lower Mainland that are looking for work. We are going to be running out of the traditional workers that we're used to hiring. Employers need to look at other solutions, and in the years to come, it's going to be one of our only solutions. Immigrants can be very mobile, so if they're here in BC, we need to be giving them meaningful work so that they can contribute to our economy. I've seen what the immigrant community looks like out there and what their skill sets are, and we've brought several into our workforce and had great success with them.
Well, when I first met Danny, he seemed so friendly. And before meeting, I was so, terrified and afraid. I didn't know what will happen next, to whom will I be contacting or talking. And after some minutes, I found someone in front of me that was really like my brother.
Companies need to be very creative and open-minded about what their expectations are. Well, putting an ad in the Globe and Mail and expecting a flood of resumes no longer works, and employers have to get creative. If we go to the immigrant community and say, where are your engineers or your accountants, and they're readily available and provided to us, then we've saved ourselves a very big chunk of recruitment costs in doing that.
Because immigrants do not know enough about the culture here and the networks and relations here. They do not know where the work is. When someone must help them to know, well, here there's a work.
There's a lot of organizations out there like the Success Organization and the Immigrant Services Societies who help immigrants get their skills up to speed so they're competitive in the Canadian market. We can tell them what the skill shortages are for the immigrants that we're interviewing, and they will take them and give them that skill upgrading. Usually it's the soft skills like English language upgrading, cultural awareness, Canadian business lingo, how to work in team dynamics. We have a partnership with Success that it's actually a pilot, and the Success organization is going to give 10 weeks of classroom training to immigrant engineers, and we're going to take them into our workplaces and give them 6 weeks of experience on the job. People will end up with skill sets that makes them employable. What you don't want to have is a revolving door. You can hire immigrants very easily and offer them the jobs, but if they don't stay with you because the workplace isn't ready for them, then they're going to leave. Whether we're hiring for Vancouver or for Northern BC, we want to make sure that we've got the whole package and that we're making a smart hire that works for them but also works for us.
People having different backgrounds and beliefs from what the Canadian have here, may be a barrier for their employment.
They should be able to get a job fairly quickly in their chosen field and be productive right away without having to wait for accreditation or Canadian experience before they can truly work in their profession. The partnerships that need to come to the table to make the whole immigration experience work properly involves all the players from the federal government to the provincial government to the employers to the immigrant support communities that assist the immigrants with finding jobs. Everybody's got a role to play in making that work properly. I think in some respects the answer will be solved because of all the shortages that we're going to be dealing with. I'm hopeful that we'll be knocking on their doors as companies to say, where are they? We need them. We want to bring them in.
Innovative employers are hiring immigrants to meet their workforce needs. Find out how easy it can be at www.5stepsolution.ca.